أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وسلم تسليما ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. We thank God, we give glory to Almighty Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. All the adoration return back to Almighty Allah, the creator that creates everybody. He creates me, he creates you, and he creates everybody. That is why we are being his servants. When we are talking of the servants, some people will say that they are not servants, they are real born child. There's nobody that are not real born child. But when we are talking of the servant is who are worshiping the only mighty Allah. And when we are saying we are worshiping our God, anybody that you are worshiping is your Lord, is your God. That is why we are saying that we are the worshiper of the God. We are the slavery of God. That's what we are saying, servant of God. And we put all our salam to Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The blessing of God should go to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in wherever he is. The same thing with Jesus Christ, wherever he is, and all the prophets, because God that created all of them satisfied them that all the prophets are from him. So therefore, I don't see how we are now going to disintegrate any one of them. It's not possible. If we do that, God is not doing that. My people, we are on the story of the prophets. Today is the story of prophets. I intentionally put it to this time because I know some people will go to church, some people will go to friends, some people will go to markets to buy some things. But when you come from church, you come from mosque, you can sit down. Even whatever you want to do in your house, you are supposed to be in your house now. If not, there's a contingency work that you are still doing. Please, before we move on, we implore you, ladies and gentlemen, to join our station. Go to our YouTube, go to our Facebook. You can see it there, Laulan Zazak. Everybody, you can join us. We are there for you. We are there for you. Today, we are going to move on with the story of Prophet Adam. Join us, click on it, still tuned on our station, Laulan Zazak. We have to go straight to the point because we don't have time. You know, we stop at where God told Adam, alayhi salatu wasalam, said in Adam, told Shaitan, that is the Iblis, to prostrate for Sayyidina Adam, and he refused. And God now told the Iblis, that is the Satan, that why I said that you should prostrate, you don't. God said that, and surely we created you. He was talking to Iblis, that, and surely we created you and your father Adam, and they gave you shape, the noble shape of a human being. Then we told the angel, prostrate to Adam, and they prostrated, except Iblis. He refused to be those who prostrate. When God told all the angels to prostrate to Adam, for Adam, all the angels, they they did so, but it is only Iblis that refused, that he cannot prostrate to said Adam. Why? He said that he said that, then God said that, what prevents you, the Iblis, what prevents you to prostrate for Adam? I commanded you to do so. And all the other angels, they prostrated for Adam. It is only you that they refuse to prostrate for him. Why? Why you don't want to prostrate for Adam? Iblis said that I'm better than him. He said better than Adam. He said he is better than Adam. God now asked him why. He said that because you created me from fire and you created Adam from clay. Allah said to him, "Oh, Iblis, get down from this paradise. It is not for you to be arrogant here." You know, when we are talking to some people, and those people are adamant of what you are saying. That's what you said. It has started before. It has started before. That's why when God told Adam and told Iblis, get down from this paradise, it is not for you to be arrogant here. Get out, get out. For you are of those humiliated and disgraced. That's why God disgraced Iblis. God disgraced Iblis. And let me tell you something. On this story that we are telling, when we are seeing it, at least we have, because of those people that doesn't, some people, they don't have ability to understand very, very sharply. But that's why we have to analyze, to define when we get to some areas. You know, there are some people that they are just like Iblis. They are just like Iblis. Satan is what we call Iblis. They are just like Satan. That when you are in gathering, and you say this is what you have to do, some people will refuse not to do what others are doing. That's what happened to Satan when after God have created Adam. God called his all angel to come and prostrate for Sayyidina Adam, alayhi salatu wasalam. All they obey the commands, but Iblis, Satan said no, you cannot prostrate for Adam. And God has said that, why? Why did you say that? He said he is better than Adam. And look at those people that they have to come down to the level of the peoples. When everybody are agreed on something, and all people, they listen and they give glory to whoever glory is being to. You can see some people that they will be adamant of what people are saying. That is why you can see when God talked to Satan, the Iblis, God even asked him, why did I tell you to do something and you refuse to do it? And Iblis also answered God. He replied that yes, he cannot do it because he is better than Adam. Why? Because he said that God created Adam from the clay and created him from the fire. And let us look at it by ourselves. Let us look at it by ourselves. Which one is most powerful? Is it the fire or the clay? Is it the fire or the clay is the most powerful? God had did something before God do anything. God knows the reason, and God has already perfected everything before he will do it. So whatever the situation in this life, you must be listening to the people. You have to listen to the people. You have to listen to what people are saying. You have to listen to all people are saying. And you see, God has ordered Adam, ordered Iblis, that is a Satan. God now ordered him to get down from his paradise. Because all the angels, everything, they are in the paradise that we are asking for, we are begging for now. Everybody supposed to be in that paradise. Said in Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, when God created him, God put him into the world, into the paradise. And with the story that we heard from our father, with the story that we heard from our forefathers, they said that even before the heaven that we are looking at our top, the heaven is not even go to that extent before. They said the heaven is very close to the heart, the world in olden days. They said that is how God created. Heaven is very close to. But what happened is that according to the story of elders, they said that in those days, when the human being, because the heaven that you are looking at, they said is just like a water. The heaven is just like water, but when the human being, after the earth finished, instead of them to get water, they will just put their hand up, they will wash it. Any bad thing they have done, they will put their hands up. And that's why God said that, okay, because of this, I have to move this heaven into where you cannot be taught in it. That's why we are now looking. Can you, wherever you are, can you touch the sky now? Nobody can do that. Nobody can do that. Then God now annoyed, and he sent Iblis, Satan. He sent him out of from the paradise. And listen, and God said that is arrogant. And let me tell you something. Everybody in this life, or whatever you are, that you are arrogant. Arrogancy is a bad behavior. That you are telling people that you forget that before you are in any position that you have, you forgot that is the same God that took you to that position can even bring you down. The Satan had already forget that is the God that created him, because he has given him power. And by the time, because what we heard and we read is this Satan that we are talking of, the Iblis that we are talking of, He worship God than anybody, than everybody. Anyone that wherever you say you close to God to, you cannot close to God like a Satan, like a Iblis. But because of his arrogancy, because of his arrogance, that's why God sent him down and sent him out. But Allah said, you are of those allowed respite. Iblis said, because you have sent me astray, surely I will sit in wait against them. Against what? Against human being. Because as we are talking to ourselves, that is how the Iblis. Please, you have opportunity to say something. You have an opportunity to ask me a question on this program. You are opportune to ask question, to ask any question, because you don't have more than 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we are going to close down the station. But you have opportunity to ask any question. But listen, because what we want you to enjoy is to see the education. You have to educate in this particular program. We want you to see the education that is in it. That's it. That's why our program is educating people. So then God now told Iblis said that is Satan. He said, yes, you God, you sent me out from your paradise. Then I will sit and wait against them, human being. You are saying, okay, I want to get something from good God, that I've already told you that these people that you want to create, you are creating, they will be sending blood, they will be hatred, they will put hatred to each other, and then God said, yes, I know they will do that. And he said that, okay, you have already sent him astray, surely he will sit and wait against human being. And is it not that's what is happening? You can see there are some people, they are the biblical respect like of a Satan. The way the Satan is doing is the way they are doing. Because what? It has been already prayed for by Satan from Almighty Allah that, okay, you sent him down, he already, but you have to wait for human being. On your straight path, then I will come to them from before them and behind them. He said, the straight path that you ask them to go, I, the Satan, I will wait for them. I will wait for them, or before and behind them. I will do that. I will make sure I waited for them. Then from the right and from their left, and you will not find most of them as thankful one. Yes, they said that when you have give opportunity to some people that you're your slave, they will now take that opportunity as something that they will now be telling you what they are not up to. That is what he has God. But God knows that, okay, these people that he was saying, and Iblis, that is Satan, was saying the truth. That you, the human being, before God created you, he knows what you will do, but he just wants the life to be as the life is. That's why he created you. He knows that you are not be a straightforward person. Some of you will not be a straightforward person. That's what Satan told God that I will wait for them, before them and behind them, for their right side and from their left side. And you, God, will not find most of them as thankful as they is. That all these people that you, God, you want to create it, you have created, they will not be thanking you as we, the angel, we are thanking you. They will not do that. And Allah said, okay, you already have had you, but get out from paradise. He disgraced the Satan and expelled him. Then God now told the Satan that very time that, okay, whoever of them that is the mankind will follow you, then surely whoever that follow you will go to hell, and all of you, including you, will go to hell. And then God said, and oh Adam, you Adam that I'm creating now, dwell you and your wife in the paradise, and eat thereof as both wish, but approach not these three. That's where the Adam got problem. Adam, when after the God has already sent out the Satan from the paradise, God now faced Adam. He called Adam that, you Adam, I've given you that paradise. Be dwell in it, eat thereof, eat anything that you want, but don't go near to this particular tree. Don't go near to this particular tree. He told Adam that. And Adam said, no problem. I will not do that. He said, dwell you and your wife in the paradise, and eat of as you both wish, but approach not this tree. Otherwise, you both will be of the selling. God have already hammered it into the hair of Adam, that if you go there, you do what I say you shouldn't do, you see that you, all of you with Satan, I will take you into hell. Unjust. Then Satan now see, he waited somewhere. Then Satan whispered suggestion to them, both in order to uncover that which was hidden from them. You know, in the olden days, when God firstly created Adam and Eve, God did not create clothes because when God created them, He created them as they are creating those people that are in zoo or in anywhere, they carve their what baby or something. You understand? That is how God created human being. Then the Adam and Eve, none of them is wearing any clothes. All of them are naked. They are naked, including everyone. Right? They don't see it as anything. And you can see that when you born a baby now, the baby that you born, when it doesn't understand what nakedness is. And even if you want to sampling it, or you want to do the sampling, you can take your family, everybody, take your wife to a bush, go and find somewhere there that you'll be living, and make sure that all your children, they don't see anybody on. Then you see that as whatever you teach them is what they will hear, they will listen. If you tell them that the water is God, everybody, any one of them will believe that water is God. If you tell them the iron is a God, if you tell them the God is God, if you tell them anything, they will believe, because when they have not associated with anybody, they don't see anybody that will tell them that this one you are saying is wrong or is not wrong. That's it. Then when God created Adam and Eve, nobody they did not associate it with anybody. It's only the Iblis, that is the Satan, that knows, and he was there when God created them. Then it was one that whispered into their ear that the tree that God said you shouldn't go through is the most honey and most sweeter, most thing that when you taste it, you see that it's very sweet. Then he was telling the Adam and Eve, but Adam did not listen. But Eve, the woman listened. The woman, after the woman has listened, he has to convince and confuse his husband that let's try this thing. Let's try it. There is where we are stopped today. Then let me quickly go into Yoruba. Ẹ̀yin mọ́mọ́ wa, ẹ̀yin bàbá wa, ẹ kú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. Ìtàn tá à ń sọ lọ nípa ìtàn ànábì Adam alayhi salatu wasalam. Bí tá a bá dé ní ọjọ́ níjẹ̀jọ́ ni pé ànábì Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, nígbà tí Ọlọ́run fẹ́ dá, Ọlọ́run ti dá bọ́lọ́run ṣe máa dá. Ọlọ́run pé àwọn màláíkà, ó pa àwọn màláíkà, ó sọ fún wọn pé wọ́n máa dá ànábì Adam alayhi salatu wasalam. Àwọn màláíkà wọ́n gbà sí Ọlọ́run lẹ́nu, wọ́n welcome ànábì Adam. Ẹnìkan nínú wọn nìkan náà ni ó jẹ́ alágídí, ló yarí mọ́ Ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ pé òun ò lè ṣe ní tọ́lọ́run ní kò ń ṣe. Ọlọ́run á bi ní tá a sọ lé ní pé Ọlọ́run á bi ní èrè pé kí ló dé tó fi lè ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ tí mo ní kó o ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé ó sọ pé òun dáa ju ànábì Adam lọ. Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run ọba. Ọlọ́run á ní kí ló dé tó fi mọ̀ pé òun dáa ju ànábì Adam lọ. Àṣetán ó sọ fún Ọlọ́run pé nítorí pé Ọlọ́run dáhùn nínú ó fi ara náà lọ́lọ́run ti dáhùn, tó mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn áńgẹ́lì tá ń lò ní àwọn kí náà ń pè, àwọn àjànú, torí ara àwọn àlìjànú ni Èṣù jẹ́, ara àwọn àlìjànú lè Èṣù jẹ́. Gbogbo àwọn àjànú ní ara náà lọ́lọ́run ti dá wọn. So Àṣetán sọ fún Ọlọ́run pé ó ń bẹ́tà ju ànábì Adam lọ, torí pé inú fọ̀rọ̀fọ̀ ni Ọlọ́run ti dá ànábì Adam. Ó dẹ̀ dáhùn lára aná, torí ó bì ní pé ibi iná bá wọ̀ kíákíá iná máa ba bẹ̀ jẹ́. Ọlọ́run á ní òun tó ń dá yín òun mọ̀, kí ló dé tó fi máa péré òun pé ó wá sọ fún Ọlọ́run pé torí tó fi ń sọ ni pé àwọn ọmọ ànábì Adam tó dá yìí wọ́n máa para wọn ò ní gbọ́ràn síra wọn lẹ́nu, wọn ò ní nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wọn ò sì ní sìn ẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ báwa ṣe ń sìn ẹ́, báwa ṣe ń dájú ní jọ́sìn fún ẹ, wọn ò ní jọ́sìn fún ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ni Ọlọ́run á ní pé òun mọ̀, kò sí ní tó kàn ẹ́ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run á ní mo ní kó tẹríba fún yàn, ò tẹríba fún wọn á bò ń sọ. Ọlọ́run bá hàlákà Àṣetán nígbà yẹn. Ọlọ́run hàlákà Àṣetán ìyẹn Èṣù. Ọlọ́run lè jáde pé báwo ṣe máa bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tó ní gbọ́, ẹ̀bẹ̀ mi mo dá ẹ, àbó ti gbàgbé pé mi mo dá ẹ ni. Àṣetán ní òun ò jiyàn pé Ọlọ́run ló dáhùn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ̀ nítòun wí yẹn ló ń fẹ́ kọ́ Ọlọ́run gbọ́. Ọlọ́run ní òun ò lè gbọ́ nítòun Ọlọ́run ọba bá ń wí ní kú wọ́n gbọ́. So Àṣetán wá kọjú sọ́lọ́run pé Ọlọ́run òótọ́ ló léun jáde o, òun sì gbà bó ṣe léun jáde. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ń fẹ́ fi hàn pé ara àwọn tó dá ìgangan wọ́n máa burú ju òun lọ, wọ́n máa burú ju òun Àṣetán lọ. Ẹ kílíkì lórí Laolanu Zazzak, ẹ join wa, ẹ kílíkì lórí ẹ̀. Ẹ lọ sí YouTube wa, ẹ kílíkì Laolanu Zazzak. Ẹ lọ sí orí Facebook wa, ẹ kílíkì Laolanu Zazzak. Ẹ lọ sórí gbogbo ẹ̀ Laolanu Zazzak, ẹ máa bá wa ń bẹ̀. So ó wá sọ fún Ọlọ́run pé àwọn tó dá yìí wọ́n burú ju àwọn gan lọ, wọ́n máa burú ju òun lọ. Ọlọ́run ní kò sí ní tó burú ń bẹ̀. ó lóun máa lọ dúró dè wọ́n níwájú pé torí pé bóun ṣe ń wò wọ́n yìí àwọn ẹni yìí wọ́n máa burú ju òun lọ. tó Ọlọ́run ní tó bá lè lọ dúró dè wọ́n tó bá tẹ̀lé ẹnu wọn inú iná ni wọ́n ń lọ náà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n tó bá tẹ̀lé ẹnu wọn tó bá tẹ̀ pé wọ́n lọ tẹ̀lé ẹjọ́ ń lọ inú iná papọ̀ ni. Èṣù sì ní kò burú tó bá yẹ pé ẹjọ́ dùn sínú iná pé òun ó dúró dè wọ́n wájú, òun ó dúró dà wọn ọmọ ẹ̀dá Ádámọ̀ lẹ́yìn, òun ó dúró dè wọ́n lọ́tún, òun ó dúró dè wọ́n lósì, gbogbo ibi tó bá rí kán gbà òun ó ṣe kíni, òun ó fọwọ́ kàn wọ́n, òun ó bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé ẹ rí pé èṣù ń dúró níwájú àbí ò dúró? Èṣù ń dúró lẹ́yìn, èṣù ń dúró lọ́tún, èṣù ń dúró lósì. Ará iwájú ò fẹ́ gbọ́, ará ẹ̀yìn ò fẹ́ gbà, ará ọ̀tún níbo ni wọ́n fẹ́ lọ, ará òsì náà ni kò sọ́nà tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbà lọ. Èṣù wa ń dúró káàkiri, àfi kí ẹ̀dá kó ronú wò pé èṣù, torí èṣù ní máa ń ba nǹkan jẹ́, èṣù ní jẹ́ kí nǹkan ó tò, èṣù ní máa ń sọ pé ìwọ sọ pé ò ní gbà, ẹ̀yin náà sọ fún wọn pé bá a ṣe ṣe nìyẹn. Kọ́lọ́run ọba náà jùlọ kó bá wa lé àṣẹ tán, kó bá wa lé dànù, torí pé n tí èṣù ń dánwò nílùú kò ń ṣe kékeré. Èṣù wa lọ, Ọlọ́run wa dá ànábì Adam àti nàná wa, ó ní ẹ̀yin ẹ máa gbádùn inú ọgbà àlùjánnà tí ń yàrá, inú ọgbà àlùjánnà yẹn tí mo ti lé dànù, ẹ̀yin ẹ máa gbádùn, ẹ máa jẹ, ẹ máa mu níbẹ̀. Nítorí Ọlọ́run bá sọ fún àwọn ànábì Adam yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n èṣù ẹni ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni ègbé, ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run sọ fún wọn pé gbogbo oúnjẹ tẹ́ ẹ máa jẹ tẹ́ ẹ máa mu o, igi tí mo dá sílẹ̀, igi kan wà ń bí báyìí, ẹ má débẹ̀ o, ẹ má débi igi rárá o. Ṣùgbọ́n àṣetán ẹni ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni ègbé, ibi tó ní wọn mọ̀ dé, àwọn ọmọ Ádámọ̀ àṣetán mọ̀ lọ kó sí wọn nù. Ó ní igi tẹ́ ní ẹ má débẹ̀ yẹn, ó ní igi tó dùn jù ni, igi tó jẹ́ pé tẹ́ ẹ bá ti jẹ èso tó wà lórí igi yẹn, tẹ́ ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ lè mu, tẹ́ ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ, kò só nǹkan tó dùn tó láyé mọ́. Ẹ máa sọ pé ẹ máa wá igi yẹn kiri ni. Ẹ̀rí ànábì Adam alayhi salatu wasalam ó mọ̀ kọ́, ṣùgbọ́n èṣù tan nàná àwa ò jẹ ìyẹn. Ètú tan Eve jẹ, Eve padà lọ bẹ ànábì Adam, ó bẹ̀, ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, ó sọ pé kó tiẹ̀ káwọn yẹ èso ìwò lóòótọ́, káwọn jẹ débi igi ìwò. Ó lọ́lọ́run sì lè gbégi kan pamọ́ fáwọn láìpẹ́ kí nǹkan kan wà ń bẹ̀ ni. Èṣù ẹni ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni ègbé. Ẹ̀rí ànábì Adam tẹ̀ mọ̀, bó jẹ́ pé ara Ọlọ́run ti mọ ohun tó ń ṣe, Ọlọ́run ló mọ ohun tó ń ṣe. Ló fi jẹ́ pé ká máa ṣọ́ra, nítorí pé ẹ̀rí èṣù ẹni ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni ègbé ó mọ̀ tan ànábì Adam jẹ, ó sì tan ìyàwó ẹ̀ jẹ. Èṣù náà wọ́n máa ń bẹ láyé ní ìsìn, àbẹ́ẹ̀mú pé àwọn èṣù sì wà láyé, àwọn èṣù wà láyé. Kò sí pòsíṣàn tó lè wà láyé tọ́lọ́run bá ti gbé ẹ sí pòsíṣàn kan, ìwà ń gbéraga èṣù ló ní ìwà mótómótó, a lè ṣe báyìí, kò sí ní tẹ́ ẹ ṣe, kí lẹ fẹ́ ṣe, ẹ tí bá ti ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, ìparun rẹ̀ ó ti súnmọ́ o, kó mọ̀ pé parun òun ó ti súnmọ́ o. Ẹ̀sìn títí ìmọ̀ àkọ́kọ́ fẹ́ parun, tọ́lọ́run bá fẹ́ pààyàn òun, ìwà Ọlọ́run ọkọ̀ gbà lọ́wọ́ onítàn, onítàn kò ní lísìn sẹ́nìkẹ́ni, kò ní gbọ́rọ̀ anybody, nítorí pé èṣù àṣẹ́tàn ẹni ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni ègbé. Kọ́lọ́run ọba láǹdùlọ kó lé èṣù jànù lọ́dọ̀ wa. Allahumma rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da idh hadaytana wa hab lana min ladunka rahmatan innaka antas sami'ud du'a. Allahumma rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Allahumma arzuqna bi qawli la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Àwọn èèyàn wọ́n make suggestion pé àdúrà wa tá a máa ń ṣe lọ́la ọjọ́ Monday, àwọn èèyàn ló make suggestion rẹ̀ sẹ́yìn gbogbo ẹ̀ là ń kà là ń gbọ́. Wọ́n ní pé ká sún àdúrà wa yẹn, pé báwo làwọn ṣe máa wà ń bi iṣẹ́ tá a bá busy ńgbà míì, àwọn ò ní lè participate pẹ̀lú àdúrà yẹn, kò sí. Ìgbà míì máa ń wà tó jẹ́ pé ẹlòmíì ní tóun bá ń tajà lọ́wọ́ oníkálukú ṣàṣọ oríṣiríṣi tiẹ̀ pé tá a bá lè sọ àdúrà yẹn kí ló dé tá a kú máa jẹ́ ká ti àdúrà yẹn ní káwọn ó tó kúrò nílé níjọ́ Monday títàn bá ti gbàdúrà yẹn lọ́jọ́ Monday kan tó kúrò nílé pé àwọn mọ̀ pé àwọn ti ń gbá àdúrà yẹn lọ nìyẹn. Tọ́ mo ti sọ fún yín pé ẹ̀yin lẹni mí, ibi tẹ́ ẹ bá darí mi sí ibẹ̀ náà ni mo máa darí sí. Gbogbo adjustment tẹ́ bá ń fẹ́ àti anything tẹ́ bá rí tẹ́ bá sọ fún wa, gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la máa ṣe. Mo wá wò pé ìgbà ó ní ká máa ṣe dà. Àwọn èèyàn máa kírun èèyàn máa kírun ní aago 5 sí 5:30 sáago mélòó. Àwọn èèyàn ní yes, àwọn èèyàn máa kírun bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá ti kírun tán bá mọ̀ pé àwọn lọ gbàdúrà kan nílé tán bá ti kírun tán pé oníkálukú yóò tètè fi mọ́sálásí sílẹ̀, yóò tètè máa lọ lé pé àdúrà yìí òun ò ní mísẹ̀ pé ká ṣe ní aago 6 àdájí pé ká máa ṣe prayer yẹn ní aago 6 àdájí. Wọ́n á wò pé aago 6 àdájí ó máa bọ́ sí aago 12 òru, which is very good, is very okay, is very good, is very okay. Bí ó bá máa bọ́ sí aago 11 sí aago 12 náà torí pé Ọlọ́run ní ká má sùn. Ìgbà tẹ́yìn náà lẹ́fẹ́ àdúrà yẹn náà sí mo rò pé ó wà okay bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ọba láǹjùlọ á ṣàánú wa, Ọlọ́run ọba láǹjùlọ á fún wa ṣe. Àdúrà ni ẹni tó bá mọ̀ pé ó yẹ kó ń gbàdúrà ó yẹ kó gbàdúrà. Ẹni tó bá ti mọ̀ pé àdúrà ò jẹ́ nǹkan kan tó tọ̀ kò ṣe dandan kíní kan ni mo mọ̀. Ọlọ́run ní àdúní àṣáájú lákùn, Ọlọ́run ní ẹ pè mí máa dá ẹ lóhùn. Kọ́lọ́ ọba láǹjùlọ kó gbàdúrà wa. Allahu la wala quwata illa. Ẹ join program wa yìí Laulanu Zazak, oríṣiríṣi ètò la ní fún yín. Ẹ rí pé lánàá sìn a ṣe program, a ṣe quiz question and answer. Bó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé problem ṣẹlẹ̀ tí àwọn èèyàn fi ráyè wọlé, a máa ṣe níjọ́ tó bá di jọ́ méje. Dèní ó ní ìtàn àwọn ànábì òun láti ṣe yìí náà. Ọlọ́ọ̀bá láǹjùlọ kó ṣàánú wa, kọ́lọ́ má pa yín kó má pa àwa náà, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká pẹ́ fúnra wa pípẹ́. Then tó bá di ọ̀la la sọ pé àdúrà ní tọ̀la. So àwọn èèyàn ti change program àdúrà àtọ̀la nísìn pé aago 6 gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà ni ká ṣe àdúrà yẹn. Táwọn bá ti sáré ṣe táwọn ti kírun tán mọ́sálásí àtẹni tó máa gbàdúrà Christian tó ti ṣe ó ti mọ̀ pé 30 minutes ló fi máa gba àdúrà. Lẹ́yìn 30 minutes kó kálukú ọkọ̀ síbi iṣẹ́ kó máa gbá àdúrà yẹn lọ. Àdúrà tá a máa gbà lọ́la tó ṣe pàtàkì tó ṣe kókó jù ó ní pé àdúrà lórí àwọn ọmọ wa àdúrà lórí àwọn ọmọ wa. Àwọn ọmọ náà ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n participate lórí àdúrà yẹn. Àdúrà lórí àwọn ọmọ wa la máa gbà lọ́la. Ọlọ́run ọba láǹdùlọ á ṣàánú wa. Tó bá di ọjọ́ Tuesday, ìyẹn ni ìrírí ayé. Ọ̀rọ̀ tá a dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ ní ọjọ́ yẹn ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọbìnrin kan àti nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ọmọbìnrin náà. Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run ọba láǹdùlọ kò ní kọ àtúnrí wa. A máa pàdé láyọ̀ àti àlàáfíà. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ó dìgbà kan náà.